Hey you guys, what's up? This is the Anime Blaze coming to you with another video. Now, in this particular video, it's a topic that my friend recommended I should do. Uh, 'Cause I told him that I was going to be busy with the upcoming weeks and everything, projects and stuff due to school. So, he pretty much recommended to me that I do a video on games that I think should be brought over to the US. And I thought that was a pretty good idea. So I'm going to do that. Uh, Now, pretty much, I guess you could say this is an import games kind of thing that I'd want to talk to you guys about. I think import games are a good idea, and that instead of importing them, they should be more licensed over here with like English releases and everything. So, that's pretty much what I think on that. But, especially this one import series or game series that I really think should be brought over to the US is the Kingdom Hearts Final Mixes games. All of those games. Now, before I tell you guys the reason, well, let me tell you the exact reasons why I think these games should be brought over to the US. One being the reason that it's a game in the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm saying, who wouldn't want these games to be over here? It's a Kingdom Hearts game. We got to have it. We get everything else for it, pretty much, except for Coded, which was a cell phone game. So there's not really too much you can do with that. But with everything else, the Final Mix series, the Final Mix games in the series, like Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. I mean, then there's Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus. There's that too. The main reason why I think these games should be brought over to the U.S. or any country really that speaks English is because, let's think about it for a second. They use our voice actors to create the audio for the game, yet they use Japanese subtitles and release the game specifically to their country only. Well, gee, I don't know. If they're using our voice actors, shouldn't we at least have the game over here in the US? Why not? You know what I mean? I mean, if they're using our voice actors, why shouldn't we have the game? Why don't we have the game? I mean, there's some people who do have the game, but I'm just saying, I mean, it makes no sense at all in a way. The game is in freaking English for crying out loud. The game is in English. The language that I speak, the language that you probably speak, but it's not over here. I don't know. But I am planning on getting those games sometime soon. Really soon, because I mean, if I speak the language for the game and, all I need is the Japanese PS2, or forget hacking my PS2, that thing's too old, I just need a new one. Or a Japanese PS2, why not get Japanese PS2 and just be able to play those games? Why not? I might finna have somebody mod my PS2 just to play the game, and then the game's not even play. But yeah. Besides that, another game series that my friend also told me about. He's been telling me about it for a while now, for about I think it was about the past year or something like that, or the past couple of months. That Square Enix has been working on Final Fantasy Type-0. I really want to play this game now. Main reasons why is I've never played a Final Fantasy game before. What, Blaze? You've never played a Final Fantasy game before? No, I have not. Well, except Dissidia, but I don't really count that as actually playing because I really didn't stand a chance in playing that game because I had no idea how to play. But aside from that, Final Fantasy Type-0 really looks like a really good game. One of the specific reasons why I think I would want to play it is because my friend told me about it and I started looking it up. That's one reason. We're really good friends, so I gotta play that game. He plays all the Final Fantasy games, but plus Kingdom Hearts games, so he's really into Final Fantasy more than I am. But besides all that, the Final Fantasy Type-0, the gameplay, they said it was like really similar to the third birthday, and I have that game. So I'm really interested. And I saw the gameplay for it before I even read about it. I was like, man, this gameplay looks really similar. This gameplay looks way too similar to the third birthday a little bit. And I was right. It was by I think the gameplay is already by the same guys who did the third birthday. And that's got me intrigued to see how this game plays out. And it really looks pretty cool. Uh, they said that there's been speculations that the game will be released in the U.S., but like outside of Japan, but they're not really too sure. Some people say it's in the works right now, but we don't really know how true that is. And then other people say that if the game was to get released outside of Japan, pay attention on like the game was released in Japan on the PSP, but most people say that if the game were to be released outside of Japan, it would get released on the PSP Vita, and I really think that sucks. I mean, how are you gonna release the game on the regular PSP in Japan, but then release it only on the PSP Vita outside of Japan? That's gonna suck, really. I'm gonna have to buy a whole new game system just to play a new game, and then there's no telling if I'm even gonna play that game system again after I beat the game, which is pretty much a waste of time. I mean, but I'm really looking if the rumors aren't true about the PSP Vita. I mean, I know that if they do release it outside of Japan, they're gonna and they do decide to release it on the regular PSP, they're also gonna release it on the PSP Vita too. I know they're gonna do that. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that they're gonna do that. So there's that. But other than that, there's a lot of games that I really think should be brought over to the United States of America, or the U.S., whatever. But yeah, uh, as far as I can think of, hold on a second. Yeah, pretty much that's it. That's the only thing I can really think of. Uh, the games that I think should be brought over to the U.S. to be put in English. Uh, any other games that use English audio and Japanese subtitles, I think should be automatically be brought over to the U.S. Square Enix trying to screw us over with that with those Final Mix games. I know what they're trying to do. That ain't cool. And any other game that uses like Japanese audio but uses English subtitles should also be brought over to the U.S. I mean, it's like the same thing. Like if we were to use our game, it'd be in Japanese audio and using English subtitles. Shouldn't it be brought over to Japan? That only makes sense if you ask me. But that's enough of me rambling on about what games I think should be brought over here. What games do you guys think should be brought over and put in English? I'm really anxious to see I'm really anxious to see what you guys think. Uh, Final Fantasy Type-0, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix games need to be over here. Anyway, this is the Anime Blaze signing out.